Alright, so I'm extremely tired right now, but I really don't care because Call of Duty Black Ops 4 DLC 1 is closer than we all expected. So close that the characters are in the game files via the game update released today. That's right, with the game update earlier today, the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 DLC 1 characters have been released. Like, obviously they're not usable, but they're in the game. Like, they're actually in the game, and you can bug it out to actually see them. And I'm going to show you all 4 of the characters right now. I don't think this is going to result in a strike. I don't think it's going to affect me whatsoever. I'm going to double check before I post the video, just make sure. But for the most part, everything should be good to go. So let's just start off here. That's my face again. This is the first character that we have up here. Again, today a 14 GB patch update went live on PS4 and a 22 GB patch update went live on Xbox. Massive updates. I talked about them in another video. I talked about how Hijack could be possibly coming back, so if you want to see that video, check that out. But another thing that I said, once again, was that it's a big update. It can't just be bug fixes. There's got to be something hidden in there. And apparently, there was even some DLC 1 content hidden in there. As you can see, this is the character number 1 for DLC 1. This is character number 2. Keep in mind, this is going to take place in a haunted mansion. So it's looking like the characters are going to actually fit very well. We can even zoom in here a little bit. As you can see by this right here, it was taken, or these images were taken on a PS4. They're all compiled together in this right here, courtesy of the Woo lads. They're freaking awesome, by the way. But here you go, right here. These are all 4 Call of Duty Black Ops 4 DLC 1 characters for you guys viewing via the game update that came out today. Again, you shouldn't have any issues if you want to make a video on it yourself. I don't think you're gonna have any issues just because it's in the game. That's on Treyarch's end. If they didn't want to release this and they didn't want this to come out, they did it. And since they did it, I'm pretty sure that's going to mean that we're very close to a release. Forget about an announcement. An announcement's going to it's going to happen tomorrow. I don't think there's no doubt in my mind that tomorrow, December 4th, we're getting an announcement of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 DLC 1. And then, again, the release date of the actual map could be as soon as next week, December 11th. And I personally do think it's pushing it, but considering how much content is already in the game, and considering that David Vonderhaar went on record today and actually said that there's a huge content update coming next week, we know that the Black Ops Pass, or whatever the special pass in multiplayer and Blackout, that also ends next week on Tuesday, and the new one's going to start up on Tuesday. Everything falls perfectly in line with next Tuesday. And again, here's the tweet from Vonderhaar. 1.08 is now live. Then 1.09 is in test. It's got a lot of content in it. But don't tell anyone I told you because they'll get mad. And this was probably a freaking teaser toward DLC 1 right here. The next update is in test, and we already know it's going to be released next week. I forgot where exactly I saw that, but it's going to be released next week on Tuesday. Or Monday, I guess, maybe, possibly. But it's going to be released next week. And it's got a lot of content in it. And if he tells anybody, they'll get mad at him. I wonder what that means. I think that's a pretty good tease toward DLC 1, if you ask me. Next week, December 11th, could be the official release of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 DLC 1. If it's not, though, for whatever reason, then I'm pretty confident that the 18th is the latest this DLC will release. I made a video, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago talking about how there's 3 possible dates it can release on. The 11th wasn't one of those dates. I never expected it to be this early, but again, we are definitely getting a trailer tomorrow. I said that we'd probably get a trailer tomorrow in that video, but I just never expected a release date 1 week later. And as time's going on and more stuff is coming out from the game, it's looking more and more likely that we're actually going to get a DLC 1 release date on the 11th. The game is fully fixed now. There's barely any issues. Theater mode works. Everything's done. It's ready for DLC 1. That's really all I have to say. They're pushing out content. Again, everything falls in line perfectly for next week's possible release for a DLC. So, all I have to say for now, guys, is stay tuned. We could have some very, very exciting times coming upon us within the next 20, not even, what is it, like 14 hours. We could be seeing a Call of Duty Black Ops 4 DLC 1 trailer. That's going to be it for this video. Make sure if you did like it to drop it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. This way you don't miss the latest Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies news, videos, information, streams, all of that great shit. And I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon. Have a good ass day.